Whoa! Barry falls in! Barry falls in! First group. So we're back from our trout fishing trip. The trout fishing was good, but we didn't video a lot of that. But we did video us catching those crayfish. So we brought a bunch of crayfish home and we're gonna eat them. It's 6:43. We got these 5 minnow traps. We're gonna go set them and then we're gonna pull them again at 10 o'clock. So this is the best lighting we have. But after last night's experiment, we decided nighttime is the right time, and we're going to set these traps, and we're going to see what happens. Barry putting some
classic. You have to use classic.
Classic fancy feast. What's wrong with regular fancy feast?
This is tuna free.
Dolphin safe. Throw that in the trappy wrap right there. Chuck it in. Boom.
Oh, that stinks.
And someone has taken a pair of tin snips and opened the holes because we're borrowing these from someone else. And then we're going to throw it in. But as I'm setting the traps here, I can see all the little crawfish's beady little eyes in the water. It's probably hard for you guys to see, but I saw them. Trust me. All right, so we got 8 traps out, and it's 7 something. We're going to come back around whenever and check them. So stay tuned. First trap. Ooh. Left. Side is the best. This way. Not splendid. This is the first one. Fancy feast. You got in there?
Yeah, fancy feast.
There's maybe.
Ooh.
What do you think there is?
Look at those little buggy eyes.
First group.
Why do the ones fresh out of the water, their eyes glow, but the other ones don't?
I can't help you on that one. All right, this is my trap right here for you guys to see. I'm going to put some chicken fat. Look at that. Just a little chicken, and maybe a little piece of chicken there. I'm going to put a little chicken fat in Barry's too.
Whatever that crap is.
And then we don't have fancy feed. Oh, this is what I think is going to win. It is unlabeled cat food. Or something. We don't know what it is. Here we go. Opening it. Oh, what is that? It's some sort of cat pate. Oh, it's just wrong. If you could smell this, you would know this one is going to be the winning trap. Put that in there. Close it up. Throw it in. Then we're going to let them soak for like 2.5 hours. Check them, and then we're going to check them one more time before bed. And we're hoping to get so many crayfish that when we get home, we're going to have a crayfish boil like in the bayou. Once again, that was a clearly white Cajun person, so that is not an offensive. All right, throw it in. Nicely done. What do we got? I saw they're on the outside of it.
Were they? Yeah, I wondered.
They're
Can
not
they
quite-
not get in?
Well, they might not be ready yet. Fancy piece out of there. I get bit. These disgusting. Don't bite me. Ow! The chicken fat definitely helps, huh? We got, I don't know, a few dozen, couple hundred probably. I have never eaten crayfish before. I've had no desire to do it, and because I don't like freshwater stuff. So we're gonna do a little taste test. I got a small pot here. I'm gonna do this one. We're just gonna do them plain. This one here, we're gonna do with Old Bay. That's what everyone on the internet says. I think there's even a picture.
Oh yeah, people who unsubscribed for Old Bay comment back in the crab video. We're using the whole Old Bay for crawfish, so resubscribe, yeah.
And then the last one, Alex, when he grew up in Ukraine, they had a similar crayfish, a crawdad there, but they were bigger according to Alex. I'll let him tell you that. And you used to put, what did you put on them?
We put a little dill and parsley.
So this is dill, and this is parsley? So
I
Alex,
assume.
so Alex is gonna kick the third, The 3 ones. So we're
Yeah, pinch of salt, a little bit of pepper, and parsley with dill.
okay, so we're gonna go with plain, Old Bay, and we're gonna call this one Ukrainian style. And we're gonna cook up these crayfish, crawdads, whatever you want to call them, and Alex and I are gonna taste them. And if they come out good, maybe Barry and Ethan and them will eat the rest of them tonight. And if we think they're disgusting, then we're gonna use them for bass bait.
Right.
All right, so I'm gonna put I got the pots here. I'm putting them on the stove, getting the water heated up. Follow me with the camera. Maybe you guys have your own crawfish recipe. Maybe we're doing this all wrong. So go in the comments and tell us how we're supposed to have done this after you see how we did. And then the next time we get them, we'll do it right. Or maybe we'll do it right the first time and love them. Or maybe there is no right way to cook crayfish. We're gonna find out. Look at that, we got an escapee. Yeah, hold on, camera. Oh, it's shadows. This guy is escaping. And you know what? Because this guy escaped, I am going to do this. Taking him with me. My house is a mess. Don't comment. Help. See that right there? That's our goldfish bait pond. I'm going to throw him in the goldfish pond. He's the first crawdad ever to escape, so he'll live there in the goldfish pond. I know it's actually an old engine motor box, but that's where we keep our extra bait and goldfish. The Ukrainian style is he'll start that. I, of course, am in charge of plain, because that's just water.
You have to be really, really skillful when you chop dill and parsley.
Your chef skills are lacking. Alex is cutting up the parsley and, what was it?
Dill.
Dill.
It's a big deal to use a dill.
A big dill. Oh, that was funny.
At least 2 people unsubscribe.
Please do not unsubscribe to this. All right, water is boiling. So we're gonna throw these suckers in. Woo! These guys are the plains. We don't need a lot of plains, right?
No.
Oh, there's some plains. These guys here are the Old Bays in the back. They're biting me.
They're fighting for life.
They are really not happy. This is all. There, we'll put some in this. These are the Ukrainian style. Oop, a couple more Old Bays. Oh, those guys are unhappy.
Ooh, mustard chef.
A little salt. Goodbye, Ukrainian style. We probably should have done this one at a time, but you know.
Maybe.
Nah. That's not the Scumbria way. Is never to be prepared. The Scumbria way is just to go for it. A little Old Bay. How much do I put of that in? A lot?
I don't know.
We'll just lay it in.
If you guys know, put it in the comments how much you have to
I'm gonna
put.
take the top off. It doesn't seem like enough.
Oh, that's enough.
There we go. Is it?
Yes.
What is that noise I just heard? Let's set a timer
How
for.
long do you cook crawfish?
How long am I setting a timer for? Come on! We're gonna have to. Come on, we go.
Hold on.
Ah!
Our manager doesn't do a well job. Come on!
3 minutes.
3 minutes?
That's what I said.
That seems like a not very long. Oh, Scumbria is back! Alright, so it's been 3 minutes. We're gonna put these things out. Sorry, we're going quick, but it says if you overcook them, they're terrible. I have a feeling they're gonna be terrible anyway. These, the first ones, the plains.
Plain.
These are Ukrainian style. I guess I am the first victim. I will now try a plain crawdad. Do they worry about the poop in these things like you do in a shrimp, or? Seems like a lot of work. One plain crawdad tail. Am I supposed to give my opinion, or wait till you try it?
Just tell what you think.
It is awful.
Let's see what we have to rush.
Okay, that's plain.
Yeah, exactly how Matt described. It's like a flavorless shrimp.
I saw on the TV there, I was like, you sucked a head and that... No, I'm not sucking anything out of a crayfish. I'm sorry, folks. This is with Old Bay. You better do better than me, because you won't even use this footage. Alright, with Old Bay, it tastes exactly like it does plain, but with a little bit of an Old Bay flavor, which is kind of like bland shrimp with a little bit of spiciness. All right, here we go. Old Bay, take 2.
I don't know what to say because it doesn't really taste that well.
That's disgusting.
Old Bay, no. I have a really high hopes for Ukrainian style. And the story of the night.
And the last, the Ukrainian style. Look at that one. It's got all the nice You're supposed to eat the... I'm just eating the tails. There. I still haven't got...
A nice piece of meat there.
There was, but I don't know how you get it out. Like in a lobster, you push it out with a...
And this one you can't?
You can't. And then I'm wondering, there's like a poop strip. You know, like in a shrimp?
Yeah, this one has poop strips.
I'm sure there's poop. Am I just eating the poop? Did you take the poop line out? We maybe need to... Maybe the producer, Laura Donnelly, should look up poop strip. All right, and lastly, Ukrainian style. It's about the same. Like, the Ukrainian style has a little bit of basil, what's this, parsley taste to it? Has a little herbal taste. Not bad. This has a spicy Old Bay taste. This has a plain taste. It's kind of a flavorless, like a flavorless shrimp. Like, I see those people, those big boil, like huge.
Yeah, they eat it with beer. It's so popular.
You can eat anything with beer. All right. Next, Alex is going to try these Bad Larrys. Here we go, Ukrainian style. I think a little of the poop adds flavor. Here we go. You will watch this. You're going to see nationalism right here. It's like the finest way ever.
I'll tell you one thing. If you're a big fan of parsley and dill, you should definitely eat the Ukrainian style because it does change a little bit and add a little bit to the taste. So, like for the Ukrainian style.
How did you used to eat these in Ukraine?
We eat them right off the water. We don't boil them.
Just ate them raw? Throw some chicken parts in the river, they're free.
Here we go.
All right, let's go watch the video and see how other idiots eat these. Later. So that was our Let's Try Crayfish and Crayfish sketching video. Like and subscribe, and maybe we'll eat something else we've never eaten before. I have to say, it wasn't disgusting, but it was not all the thing people are excited about. I'd rather eat one lobster than, what, 1,500 crayfish.